The greatest show on earth is back. Yes, that's right. The 2022 FIFA World Cup is just a few weeks away. Can you believe that? Man, it feels like just yesterday France lifted the crown against Croatia in that World Cup final in Russia in 2018. We've had so many wonderful memories at the FIFA World Cup. Absolutely phenomenal. England's run to the semi-finals in 2018, Brazil and their journey towards glory in 2014, but the Germans taking the title. 2010, Spain lifting their first crown. 2006, Italy, their first title since the 80s. 2002, Brazil lifting their first crown since 1994. France on home soil in 1998. 1994, the first World Cup in the United States. Brazil winning on penalties. 1990, West Germany pipping Argentina. 86, Argentina claiming their second World Cup crown. 1982, the Italians claiming a title. 1978, Argentina lifting their first World Cup title. 1974, the West Germans lifting the title. 1970, Brazil with another title. 1966, England lifting the title. 62, Brazil back to back from 58 and 62. 54, wow, West Germany. 1950, Uruguay. 38, Italy. 34, Italy. And 1930, Uruguay. So, where will the next title go? But let's look at the groups. We're going to look at the 8 groups at the 2022 FIFA World Cup. So without further ado, here we go. So, let's start with Group A. Group A has the host nation, Qatar, Ecuador, the Netherlands, and Senegal. So let's start with the host nation, Qatar, as they will be making their debut at the 2022 FIFA World Cup. Debut and also the host nation at the tournament itself. So, as it relates to Qatar, they're led by head coach Felix Sanchez. And Felix Sanchez, who is a former Barcelona youth coach, he left Barcelona in 2006 to join the Aspire Academy in Qatar. This was set up to give youngsters across the entire country of Qatar an opportunity to play football, learn, develop, grow, and he thrived in that role. And guess what? Shortly after that, he joined Qatar's youth team as head coach under 19 and under 23s, had some success there, and he was given the head coaching position in 2017. And guess what? He helped Qatar to win the Asia Cup in 2019. And so far, he boasts a record of 46 wins, 24 losses, and 16 draws. So that is the record that he's had. And not only did he help Qatar to win the Asia Cup, but he also guided them to a semi-final run in the 2021 edition of the CONCACAF Gold Cup, and also to a third place finish in the FIFA Arab Cup. So he's had quite a bit of journey in from that aspect. The man to watch for the Qatar team is none other than Captain Hassan Al Haidos. Yes, that is right. He plays for Al Sadd locally in Qatar, and he's going to be the main man to watch for this Qatar team. 34 goals in 165 appearances for his country, a man that plays literally with his heart on his sleeve. He works hard, he's diligent, and he's somebody that the Qatar team can look out for to create goal-scoring opportunities. So let's now look at the Netherlands. Yes, that is right, the Dutch team, Oranje, as they get set for another World Cup appearance. So the Dutch, their best run in the FIFA World Cup came when they finished second in 1974, 1978, and 2010. In 2014, they finished third. Yeah, that's right. They finished third in the 2014 edition of the World Cup over in Brazil. And guess what? In 2018, they didn't qualify. They didn't qualify at all. And that was a shock for many. A lot of people were like, huh? Where are the Dutch? But Louis van Gaal is back in the thick of things, the same man that guided the Dutch to a third place finish in the 2014 FIFA World Cup, and the same man that you could say helped made the Dutch didn't qualify for 2002. But that discussion is for another day. So for the Netherlands, in terms of their sort of progression, it has to be made clear that they're 15 games unbeaten. In fact, their last loss came at Euros Euro 2020, Euro 2021, where they lost in the round of 16 to the Czech Republic. Since then, they've been on an unbeaten run. Who are the key faces to look out for the Dutch? Virgil van Dijk, Matthias de Ligt, Steven Bergwijn, and Memphis Depay. Those are the key players to look out for the Dutch as they look to be one of the newest teams to win the World Cup. They are a title contender. They are genuinely a title contender going into this World Cup. And I personally feel that if they can get past Argentina, who I have them to face in the quarterfinals, then I think the Dutch should win the World Cup. I don't think that they're going to win the World Cup, but I have them as one of 6 teams potentially who I think stand a good chance of winning the World Cup. From the Dutch, we now go over to Ecuador. Yes, that's right. We go over to Ecuador now, and this will be their 4th World Cup appearance. 2002, they were eliminated in the first round. 2006, they went to the round of 16. 2010, they didn't qualify. And 2014 in Brazil, they were eliminated in the group stages. But here's a point to note. Every World Cup that they've played in, they've won at least one game. 2002, they defeated Croatia. 2006, they defeated Poland and Costa Rica before being eliminated by England. And of course, in 2014, they defeated Honduras before drawing to France. So that's been the runs that they've been having. Enner Valencia is the man to watch for the Ecuadorian team. 35 goals in 74 games for his country. He's going to be a key component for them. And also Michael Estrada. Those are the 2 faces to watch for the Ecuadorian unit as they will open the World Cup against Qatar. We now go over to the last team in this group, and this is Senegal. Senegal, champions of the Africa Cup of Nations, and this will be their 3rd World Cup appearance. They made it to the quarterfinals in 2002. What a run that was, beating France by a 0-0, drawing with Denmark, and drawing with Uruguay before defeating Sweden in the round of 16, and a golden goal elimination to Turkey. Very, very close towards a World Cup semi-final and an African team in the semi-finals of a World Cup. Very, very, very close. The key components for them to watch out for in this tournament: Sadio Mane, Souleymane Koulibaly, Idrissa Gana Gueye. For Senegal to advance out of the group stages of this World Cup, they will need those 3 players in particular to be at their best. My thoughts of the top 2 teams that I expect to come out of this group: in many ways you can say it's a wide open group, but I think that the momentum that Qatar is on, alongside the Netherlands, will be the top 2 teams to advance. The Dutch, 1st in the group, Qatar, 2nd in the group, Senegal, 3rd in the group, and Ecuador, 4th in the group. What are your thoughts? Do you agree? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to Sports City.